My name is Barbara Lee Polk Riley. I am one of 4 daughters of Dr. and Mrs. Charles C. Polk of Roselle, New Jersey. We were all born at 114 East 7th Avenue, Roselle, New Jersey. We attended Chestnut Street School and Abraham Clark High School in Roselle, New Jersey. My neighborhood was integrated. The predominant, we were everything. In the Depression, or we weren't aware that it was a depression, children are children. And so we had white, we had black, we had Jewish, we had Catholic. We all played together, we went to the playground together. My best friend was the Jewish girl the next block over. We were in school from kindergarten until we graduated from high school. Life after school was primarily with my black friends. Ethel and I studied together. She was the exception, I guess that's the best way of putting it. Ethel's family ran the neighborhood store. And Ethel and I went from kindergarten until we finished high school. She was very artistic. And we played, her brother and her, and my sisters, all of us played together. We remained friends until she died. One experience I had, this was about 4th grade. I went to play with one of my classmates who lived a block or so away. And the next day she came to school and she said, "I can't play with you anymore." My father came home and her mother had said she had a playmate over there, a little colored girl. And she said her father said she can't play with colored children. So I told my mother, who said, "You have other friends, you do not need to be bothered with playing with her." And that was that. My father and my mother both had to struggle to get their education, and they knew they wanted to make life easier for their daughters. And therefore, perhaps at times it was a little too easy for us. But Mother never hesitated. If it was something she felt was wrong and she had a way of righting it, she was going to do it. And we were very proud of that woman. She was New Jersey State Mother in 1968. 67, I've never forgotten that experience. Roselle at one time had a bowling alley uptown. And one of the activities with the senior scouts was a bowling afternoon. And when my sister and her friends went, they were told they could not bowl. And so when Carolyn came home and explained this to Mother, Mother was on the Girl Scout Council, and at the next council meeting, she told of her daughter's experience. And that as a scout, she was rather upset over this experience. The council then decided they would not sponsor a bowling activity, that if all of the girls, regardless of race, could not participate, then this would not be a sponsored activity. So therefore, we did not bowl at the bowling alley. You think of what people have said to you over the years. I remember a library job that I applied for, and I got it because the director of the library said, "You're just what we're looking for. You're black, but you've come from a white world. So you will be able to bring the blacks into the library, understanding both parts." I don't know, I enjoyed my childhood. And I don't think of it in terms of black and white. I think in terms of being a child, being an adolescent. I was comfortable, I guess that's the best way to put it. I hadn't really been exposed to anything that was going to make me get out of that comfort zone, which is something that a lot of people did not have. So perhaps that's why when I look back on my childhood, I don't feel that race was an issue.